Hello there, guys, and welcome back again. This day I would like you to brainstorm the issues about the seven lenses. Well, I know perhaps that might be something new for yourselves. Anyway, guys, in the age of globalization, we need to know how exactly we need to use some kind of information that might be helpful for us first of all, and might also help us um, to wide, right? To make our kind of view a bit wider and so on. So that's why today we are going to discuss the basics about the seven lenses. Well, before we start, let's just look at some examples. Well, let's just brainstorm this picture. This image says that just the kind of key picture, not the key picture, but the key position is a teacher, right? So, and there are so many perspectives that people might perceive about the teacher. So look at the first one, for instance. What my friends think I do. Well, the first picture says that, just my friends might think about me as a teacher, that I always, try to teach a little kids, right? Okay. What my mom thinks I do. Well, my mom might also think about me as a teacher, that I'm a kind of scientist or someone else, right? So, what about the society? Society might think that I always have a kind of rest, yeah, right? Time for rest or something else. I'm always in a kind of, in a kind of mood of relaxing, relieving, or something else. Well, okay. What about kids? Kids might think that I'm a strict one, I'm a strict teacher, and I might also be kind of rude time after time. Well, what I think I do? Well, I always think that I'm a pretty much creative one and always try to support my students. And the final one is about what I really do. There are lots of paperwork, guys. So that's why this is the kind of, thing that I might consider from my perspective. So as you see, there are some key questions, bullet questions, I would say. Why are there different interpretations first? And which is the truth? Please think about that just for a while and try to brainstorm it. Well, guys, over there, you should understand that the truth is up to you. You might see myself as my friends do, or as I do, or maybe as my mom thinks what I do. You might consider myself just like this. Again, it's up to you. In order to consider all of these things correctly, we definitely need to use some kind of, supportive and helpful issues that would help us one more time to understand where the real truth is. So that's why let's just look at the next one. What is a lens? So over the guys, you need to think about that as well. When you hear the word lens, what do you think of? And what do we use lenses for? So let's just one more time think about that for a while. Lens. This is pretty much a kind of specific word, don't you think so? Well, first of all, as some people highlights, we need to say, and we need to also, just maybe kind of consider that this kind of, not this kind of, but the lens itself invites leaders to think beyond themselves and communicate openly about any responsibility and how to take actions, okay, in our connected, interdependent world. Well, yes, that might sound a bit challenging. And also, your decisions based only on profit or convenience do not lead anywhere to a better world. So that's why over there, you definitely are required to use some kind of, okay, even some kind of lenses. You might also use them unconsciously. Anyway, lenses are really essential, guys. That's why let's just look, okay, at these different lenses. So the first type is the political one: ethical, economical, scientific, technological, social, and the last one is the environmental lens. Well, due to these lenses, you might consider each of the kind of, perspectives or situations or some other things correctly by evaluating it through the lens, okay, that you have to be able to use and required to use, okay, just like this. Well, I'm going to provide you some examples in order to make it a bit, just a bit familiar to yourselves. Well, let's just look at these examples, okay? So as you see, there are three main examples, and let's just brainstorm all of them. Canada is seeking to build a new gas line to get natural gas from the central part of the country to the coast. Well, the source is given as well. So let's just see what kind of lens might be acceptable to be used in this given situation. Please think about that. If you need, I may just, turn the previous slide in order to make it easier for yourselves to think about that. Is that a political one, ethical, economical, scientific, technological, social, or environmental lens? Let's get back to the same slide. So, okay, as you see, the basic, again, the basic idea is about the new gas line, right? So that might be something about economical lens, don't you think so? Because it will definitely require some of what? Some of budget, right? Okay, some amount of money. Of course, it will be a kind of expenditure. So the next one, it might also seem a kind of, scientific or a technological lens that would be possible to be used in here because of the reason that they are going to build new gas line, right? Build, the main key word again, one more time, to build. So as you see, they are going to do something new. So that might be, pretty much technological. Pretty much they might use some new technologies, right, in order to build a new gas line. So, and environmental, don't you think that it will definitely affect, right, the environment, the nature around? So that's why, guys, as you see, there also in this kind of example, there might be possible to use three lenses in order to consider this situation. So I'm going to skip the next one, okay? Major typhoon, blah, 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 and so on. You are going to brainstorm it by your own selves, guys. And I'm going to brainstorm the third one. New SpaceX launch of Starlink satellites creates high-speed internet network from space. Well, let's just think of as well. Let's just think of it, I mean. Okay, so one more time, which of these lenses might be acceptable to be used with third statement? Okay, let's just see. So first of all, I guess this is pretty much, one more time, something about the technology, right? If it's especially about Elon Musk or someone else, it's definitely about the technology. You might consider this situation through the technological lens, right? Okay, so and also it might be kind of, economical lens as well, because it will, of course, require some kind of one more time, some kind of expenditures, right? So the next thing is about maybe social, right? This might be also the social lens because of the reason that they will definitely help out to society in order to have a kind of high speed internet connection and so on. So guys, as you see, this is pretty much easy to understand that each of the perspectives or even kind of, I don't know, just situations or some other things might be all the time evaluated by any lenses, okay? And also you might, just find out some useful information via Google or something else in order to prove yourself that you were right about that, okay? So just like this, it works. So guys, right now, you have to be able to brainstorm by your own selves, okay? How do you understand the ways different people and groups may have different perspectives on global issues and how the lenses can help us see them, okay? Just like this, please think about that. And I'll be just looking forward for your reflection or for your, I don't know, just feedback or something else. Thank you so much for being up here. And hopefully you will just, I don't know, you will get through the test successfully. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye-bye.